What's up, Ravens fans? We are through the second week of training camp. It's hard to believe, but we're going to be playing preseason football in just a couple of days. So Ryan Mink and I have watched every single practice out here, and we want to give you our takeaways from what we've seen. So what stands out to you so far, Ryan?
I think it's the passing game in general. I mean, especially when you compare it to last year when Joe Flacco wasn't on the field, it is a night and day difference. This passing offense with the new 3 wide receiver additions is really humming. I mean, we'll start with talking about the new guys, the wide receivers. I think that Willie Snead is catching a lot of balls over the middle. He's just a guy that knows how to get open, and I'm impressed with the chemistry that he has with Joe already as being that slot guy. You have to have a good feel for your quarterback. They already have it. Smokey Brown showing us exactly why he can be a big play wide receiver. And then Michael Crabtree is just smooth at everything he does.
Yeah.
Then the biggest piece of the equation, Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I mean, he is whipping the ball around. I have been very impressed with Joe. A couple practices ago, I think, like Peter King said, you literally couldn't have a better practice than Joe Flacco had.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, Joe has looked so much better, and there's conversation I think that a lot of people have, you know, is the hype around him, is the Lamar Jackson factor motivated him? Sure, there's probably a little bit of that. I think that there's probably some truth to that. I also just think that he's healthy, and he wants to go out there and prove that, okay, the past couple seasons, but haven't played as well as I want to, I can be better than that. And so I think it's more that than it is Lamar Jackson. The other thing, too, that has really stood out, and it's also offense. I've been really impressed with the creativity that the Ravens have displayed. Part of it is getting Lamar Jackson on the field and finding ways to work him in there. The other part of it is implementing some of this RPO stuff that we've seen other teams use. The Eagles are a team that uses a ton of it. And so I think that creativity-wise, James Urban, the quarterback's coach, I think has brought a lot. Marty Morningweg is excited that he has his quarterback from day one that he can kind of play around with. So I really like the creativity that we're seeing.
Yeah, I think it's more than even just Lamar Jackson. I think that Willie Snead brings a little bit of that dynamic kind of thing. And it's neat to see. Last year, this offense opened, and it was almost like they were fighting with one arm tied behind their back.
Yeah, they were.
Because of Joe's health and whatnot. Now they have this full complement of weapons. The coaching staff has been here for a couple years now with Marty. So I think that they're able to kind of open things up, and they're going to challenge defenses in a variety of ways.
And quickly on the defensive front, I just think this defense is going to be really good. They've got every single starter back. You go through the depth chart, everyone is back from last year, and you got guys back from injuries. Brent Urban, Eric Weddle told reporters this week, you know, he played with an injury on his shoulder all through last season. He's healthy. Tony Jefferson's a little bit bigger. I think that he's motivated after kind of a disappointing introductory season. I like this defense.
Well, here's the thing about the defense. You cheer for the offense. The offense is doing well. The wide receivers look good, right? Which means the defense looks bad. Well, no, not really. They both kind of, the pendulum swings back and forth, and you just don't see a lot of sloppy play from either side.
Yeah, I'm fired up to see what these guys do in the preseason opener Thursday in Canton, Ohio. So that's it for us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.